Good morning. My name is Tanya Thompson, and this is my co-presenter, Chris Morgan.
Hello, everyone.
I work for a company called Think Fun. If you know a game named Rush Hour, then you know the company that I work for. I do inventor relations, so I travel all over the world meeting inventors to bring in the next new games. And so if you know our game Laser Maze or things like games we've done recently, those are games that I've found and brought in, and it's the best job in the world.
And I'm Chris Morgan. I'm a computer consultant, and I also consult to Think Fun and have a lot of fun with the great people there. And so we're here to tell you some interesting things about the celebration of mind.
Yes, so this all started in 2010. Well, we should talk about the committee.
Yes, we should actually begin by telling you that this is our committee of people, and if you see your name on this list, thank you for your good vision. And if you would all, any of the committee members, could you please stand, and we'd just like to have everybody see where you are. And round of applause. And we've got a terrific committee. We're really busy and active and trying to come up with great new ideas.
Yeah. So in 2010, when Martin passed, we had just had the gathering, and so there was a number of us that were talking, and we were like, well, we don't want to gather again in Atlanta. It's expensive. How can we kind of spread the word about Martin? And that is our number one goal, because I myself was not lucky enough to be like some of you who have stories where you were, waiting for Martin's magazine to arrive in the mail. I enjoy his words through books. And it's like we don't want all his life's work to kind of disappear as the longer we get away from when he was actually actively writing. So we want to spread the word. We want to spread it to youth. We want to keep it alive, and that's the main reason why we're doing this. And it doesn't. When we first envisioned this, it wasn't about doing big parties all it was about people gathering and sharing things that Martin would have loved, just like we do here in Atlanta. And it can be a party of 2, or it can be a party of 1,500. They're all the same to us, and they're equally as important. So if you've ever been a little bit worried or concerned that, well, it's only going to be a few of us getting together, that's awesome, because it's just doing what we want to do, which is talking and keep sharing Martin's life's work. And that's our main goal.
And in fact, what we do here are little mini groupings that are kind of like celebrations of mind. And that's one of the great things that's so much fun about coming here, is that you can have these little informal gatherings where you get together and you have maybe one thing in common that you really enjoy doing, and there are the other people that love to do it. And so you're actually doing right here what we're trying to do around the world every year. And so we'll tell you a little bit more about that. So our website is celebrationofmind.org. We are revamping it right now. Right now you can go on and take a look at some of the maps, and we show you some of the places where we've had celebrations. And then also we have a great resources page, and that includes some of the many wonderful things we've come up with during the past year when the theme was mathematics, magic, and mystery. And I'm sure many of you know Martin's book by that name. So there's lots on there, lots of fun. We highly recommend you go on to celebrationofmind.org/resources and try out some of the magic tricks that have a mathematical basis.
And if you have resources that would be perfect for us to include, we're always looking for resources, because that is one of the number one hang-ups for some people is, well, I don't know what I'm going to do or share. So if you have something that would be appropriate for the website to share with the world, we would love for you to share that with us so we can put it on there. This year, it was extremely exciting because on our website, we have a live button. And what that is about is Google Hangouts and doing live Google Hangouts. And for the first time in history, we did a 24-hour Google Hangout on Martin's birthday. And did you want to?
It was amazing because we were part of it in Boston. We had a Boston celebration. We had about 50 people there, and we were connected into the entire network around the world, people all over the place. And after we got through, we all sat around and watched what other people were doing in various places around the country. And in Nebraska, this is really amazing. How many people did we get in Nebraska?
Yeah, there were 1,500 people that showed up to this celebration of mine, and it was put on by Fat Brain Toys, and they did a phenomenal job. They got incredible speakers. This would be on the more the higher numbered end of an event.
That would be higher. We're going to use scientific notation for one of them. That's our goal.
So. This was an incredible one. This was that we had in the South Pole. Barry's actually here, and we're hoping that every year we've actually reached 7 continents in the last couple of years, so we're hoping that we'll be able to do that.
This was polarizing in a good way. Thank you for that. Thank you.
You heard Owen and Sheila talk earlier about Maths Week Ireland. They incorporated the celebration of mine into their events, which is lovely because they reach a lot of kids.
And the Magic Castle, of course. And Jordan, who has been performing for you, was there. And he said there was a terrific turnout. So if you're in LA, that's the celebration to go to.
And I hear it's hard to get in there, so this might be a good way. So, and our events are all over the world. So, and that's the point, is this is meant to be a global initiative where people are just all over the world in and around October 21st, which is Martin's birth date, sharing things that he would have loved. So we'll just go through some of these. Nancy, who you might know, she's on the board for the Gathering for Gardner and on our committee. She did one with her father, who's in a retirement home, and it was such a beautiful idea, and it was really wonderful, and Nancy's really passionate about that and would love if more retirement homes would, or people who have connections there.
And in fact, our Boston celebration every year is in a retirement home in Brookline, just west of Boston, and a lot of the people that are there love coming up and seeing all the puzzles we bring, so it's really a lovely combination. So we recommend that if you do a celebration and there is a retirement home around, it's a terrific venue.
So, so they happen all over the place. They're big, they're small, it doesn't matter. It's like we do here, sharing our passions with people and exposing them, possibly new people. I've done a party every year in Germany because that's where I happen to be in the world because I travel. And I just gather people, and I've really kind of exposed more and more people to who Martin Gardner really was, and that's what it's all about.
And this year our theme is Martin's 100th birthday party because he would have been 100 years old on October 21st. So that gives you lots of latitude as to what you'd like to do for local themes. And we'll be putting up resources over the course of the year.
And we have some really exciting things happening. For the last couple of years, we've been trying to get a Google Doodle on Martin's birthday, and we think we might have enough leverage, it being its 100th this year, and there's a lot of press going out around this. Colin Mulcahy's going to talk about that later today. But Scientific American's on board, hopefully NPR. There's going to be a lot of press this year because the press has something to talk about with it being Martin's 100th. So we feel like you're low-hanging fruit. Like you should all be, if not hosting, at least attending an event. And we really want you all to get involved.
Low-hanging sponge fruit. That's a prototype. We don't know if the Google Doodle would look exactly like that, but it's just to give you an idea.
Yeah, Scott Kim worked on that one, so we're working with him on that.
So if you would like to be a host, and we really hope that as many of you as possible can, the way to do it is send us an email to this address, celebrationofmind@gmail.com, and come up and see Tanya and me afterwards. We'll be happy to help you out. And there are lots of resources on the web, lots of things that we can help you with.
And if you have, like the last gathering here in Atlanta, I talked to Vihart, And I said, oh my goodness, you reach so many youth with your video. If you could do a video, we would love it. And she did. And we helped her with it. But she did the lion's share of the work. And it was the one on, Anne would appreciate this, but the Flexagon video that went viral. We watched it launch, and then suddenly the numbers started going up, and I think it's over 5.5 million at this point.
Incredible.
So if you have blogs or things like that, even if you just put it into the world, that would be a fantastic thing. Eventually, right now our website, it's a little hinky, but you should be able to go on the website to
That's
sign up.
what the H stands for in HTML. this thing.
Right now you have to come to our email, but eventually you could go right on the website and sign up.
Yeah, Google Mail we know is fine. So, now later today, Colin Mulcahy, who you may all know, is going to talk to you more about this exciting new website. And we have a committee of people dedicated to this wonderful website. And this is going to be a sort of a permanent biographical repository for things related to Martin Gardner. And if you go on there right now, we've already got some great stuff to show you. So we'll let Colin tell you more about that later today. It's very exciting, so do check it out.
Yeah, so basically, you know what our goal is. It's to share Martin's legacy. You all know exactly how important he was and how inspirational he was to you. So now you can go out to the world and be inspirational to other people and share the knowledge and the absolute treasure that we know we have here and help us put it out into the world. We would love for you to get involved. We would love for you to host. If you're nervous about that, at least find an event, go on the website, look at the map, find something local, and please, we ask you to get involved and help us push this along. So thank you.
Thank you.